Say hi to my stunt double. This is Sierra. I'm Sandy, design team member at uzak.com, and I've got a TriFold Shutter adaptation for you today. So you've probably seen a TriFold Shutter card. Lots of people have done tutorials on them. There's plenty of them all over the web. This is what I would call a standard one, and it bugs me. The measurements are 1 3/4, 3 1/2, 7, 8 3/4. Wacko things to remember. Some of them score all the way down, some of them don't. I never can seem to get this thing to fold quite right. It's a little awkward. It's got so many zigzags. So I did see one and I couldn't find a tutorial, so I'm going to produce one for you. This is a 12" by 5.5" piece of paper, piece of cardstock. I'm going to go 2, 4, and 6. 2 and 6 get a little mark, and 4 goes all the way down. Flip it over and do 2 and 6 because you'll need those two sides. And then the other side only once down the 4" mark. That's it. There's no odd numbers to remember here. Then at 1 1/2, you're going to go from your two short marks, one to the other, and cut. You just need one cut on one side, one cut on the other side, 1 1/2 inches. Bada boom, bada bing, you are done with all of your cutting. And then you fold a mountain fold on the front part, valley fold in the middle, and I just can't believe how easy this is compared to the regular TriFold Shutter card. So close this puppy up, and then I'm going to go down with my bone folder and crease everything really nicely so they're nice and sharp, and put them all together there. And now I'm ready to decorate. Look how cool that is. I have one that's finished. I used this La La Land stamp, but look at all that room it's got. It's got tons of room on that back panel to write a letter. And I love that because I don't like these TriFold Shutter cards because they've never had any space to write. So I am going to assemble one here, and since all of the panels are now 2 inches, you have 2 by 5.5" tall panels, and I've just cut off a 1/4 inch so I can do a layer with a little border on it. Those little guys are 2 inches by 1.5 inches, are the panel size, so I just cut off a 1/4 inch to make the little rectangles. I'm using Bow Bunny dots. I love these Bow Bunny. Uzak's got all these 6x6s of the dots. They come in all different color combinations. There's brights and browns and all different things. And they've also got this really cute poppy die. This is by Memory Box, and I'm going to use it on this Valentine card. I already have my panels assembled, but I die cut a bunch of these poppies to put on it. Doing a red, white, and blue one because this one will go to our nation's heroes serving abroad through Operation Right Home. So they like getting lots of red, white, and blue. So I'm going to do red, white, and blue Valentine. So the last thing I'm going to put on this card is a bunch of butterflies flying around, red ones and blue ones, to add to it. And I apologize for the color. I'm doing this tutorial really fast, which is why you got Sierra instead of me on the video front end. But here's the finished card. Look, it closes up really nicely. I kept everything without dimensional adhesive on it because these things are going to go through the mail, and there's enough layers of cardstock and all that folded stuff that you don't want to have too many thick embellishments or you're going to end up spending a fortune. But if you're handing this card to your sweetie, no big deal. This is how the two cards compare. The old TriFold Shutter card and the new adaptation is at the bottom. And you can see the difference between how many zigzags there are. And here's the Elf Marcy card. I really think this is just so darn sweet. I'm using a bunch of Echo Park stickers on this card as well. And of course more of the dots paper. I think I bought the dots in every different color combination they are. So here's how the two cards look when they are folded flat. Well, if you can call that flat, to go into an envelope. Everybody at Uzak wants to wish you a Merry Christmas, including my stunt double, Sierra. Happy holidays, everybody. Bye-bye.